Hey guys, this is Sidra. Welcome to my channel. This is my very first YouTube video, so I really hope it goes well. I will be filming my everyday makeup tutorial. It's something that I have been thinking of filming for quite a while now. I actually posted a picture on Insta, and a lot of you guys suggested that I should do it, and here I am. So I really don't know how it will go because this is my very first ever video on YouTube, and let's be honest, I'm not a makeup artist or a beauty guru, but I really love makeup, and I love sharing small techniques that I've learned myself, and I love sharing it with you guys. So it will be a small video. You don't have to have the exact same products. You can literally use any products that you have, but just follow the same technique. This makeup look that I'll be doing today is very simple. You don't have to have the same products. You can use literally any products you have and basically follow the same technique. So yeah, before we actually start the video, please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it so much, and please tell your friends about this channel as well if they're interested in makeup or lifestyle or something like that. So yeah, before any further ado, let's start the video. Alright, so I just tied up my hair in a bun because it's just crazy hot in here. I don't know why. I just turned on the AC as well, but yeah, it will take some time to cool down. Anyway, so we will be starting with a primer or a moisturizer. I'm not really a priming person, to be honest. I just directly go in with a moisturizer, any moisturizer that you have. I've been using the CeraVe moisturizing cream, which is quite nice, but I don't have it at the moment, so I have been using this one. This is the Clarimax Plus. I got it from Pakistan when I was there. This was actually recommended to me by my dermatologist. I haven't been loving it, but I feel like it's okay. I mean, it gets the job done, so I guess better than nothing. So I'll just take a small amount of it, just a little bit, nothing too crazy, just this much, and then I would just apply it all over my face in a circular motion. It has a weird smell. Like, I feel it has a lot of perfume fragrance in it, so if you don't like that, I would say just use any moisturizer you have been using at home. But yeah, so after I'm done applying this, I would go in with my tinted moisturizer. Well, if you're using a tinted moisturizer, you don't have to apply a primer or a moisturizer before applying a tinted moisturizer, because that means you're just layering two moisturizers. I do that sometimes because my skin is super dry around the mouth and around my nose, so I do moisturize it nicely. But you don't have to if you have oily skin, of course. And if you don't have a tinted moisturizer, you can always use your foundation. I love using tinted moisturizer because it makes my skin very nice and glowy, and I'm not into really heavy foundations or just foundation in general. I don't like wearing it every day to work, so I really love this one. This is by Mercier. This is the 2C1 blush, and it's called the Tinted Moisturizer Natural Skin Perfector, and it has SPF 30. I really like this because it gives you a really nice glow, and it's very light on the skin, so I absolutely love it. One thing that you also need to make sure is that when you're applying products, you don't put all of them right away on top of each other. You need to let's say if you apply a moisturizer, you need to wait for it to absorb into the skin and then apply the next product, because that way you'll get a very nice finish on the skin. So yeah, I have this much on my hand. I'll just spread it all over, and basically what I do is I just dot it on my face first, And this, with this product, it's really nice because it doesn't get cakey, because it's a moisturizer, so it's very light on the skin, super comfortable. Okay, hold on, let me get a mirror. So yeah, I'll just take my sponge. This is by Eco Tools. You can take any sponge that you have. This is quite nice because it's very soft and it blends out the skin really nicely. You can use a beauty blender as well if you want, if you have it, but I feel like this is cheap and it gets the job done exactly the same way as the beauty blender. You don't have to buy like a $20 sponge. Well, this costed me a lot as well because I ordered it from Amazon, so with the shipping and everything, it just costed me as actually more than a beauty sponge blender. So yeah, I just apply like a really light small amount. I don't like go in like super crazy, but you can always put more if you feel like at some areas you need a little bit of blurring or coverage. Otherwise you don't have to, because it's everyday makeup look. Nobody really puts a heavy foundation while going to work unless it's your own, you know, it's something that you prefer, but I don't. So around the mouth, I have some hyperpigmentation, so I'll apply it there. Like this. And on the upper lip, a little bit on the nose. Basically, I'm applying it on my entire face. So you see like how it gives you a really nice, very natural coverage. It blurs your freckles a little bit, gives you a very nice kind of, you know, smoothing effect, which is very nice. Really love it. So after I apply my tinted moisturizer, I go in with my concealer. And for the concealer, I don't, even though I have a lot of dark circles, but I don't prefer like heavy concealers. I can't stand heavy concealers on my eyes, I mean under my eyes. So this one that I'm using is 130 medium, and this is the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. This concealer, I believe, is the best out there. Maybelline, actually both of them, the Fit Me and this one, they're both extremely good. Very creamy, very light, and they also have like good coverage. So it's not like you're just applying and you're not seeing any coverage. You definitely see coverage with this one, and it's very easy on the skin, very lightweight, and doesn't crease or anything, and your skin will not look cakey at all. So yeah, I'm in the shade 130 medium. So I'll just apply this under my eyes. I also apply a little bit in the center of my nose and a little bit here, just to, you know, highlight my face, even though you don't have to do this, but I'm in a habit of doing it. So yeah, I'm gonna take the same sponge. It's by Eco Tools, and I'm just gonna blend it. Yeah. So you see how like it brightened my under eyes a little bit. It covered the dark circles as well, even though you can still see, because, well, I haven't been sleeping really well, so that's okay, I guess. So yeah, you can see like it feels very nice on the skin. Like I do not feel that I have something on my skin, which is quite nice, and my skin looks pretty smooth as well. If you want like extra correcting, then you can definitely go with the color corrector, like a peachy one. If you have like blue under eyes, then you put a very light layer of that, and then you apply the concealer, and that would give you even more coverage. But I'm happy with this. So yeah. So next, after applying my concealer, I always like to set it with my all-time favorite compact powder. This is by Charlotte Tilbury. This is in the shade 2 medium. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, and it's this shade. I love the packaging, it's so nice. I'm such a sucker for packaging when it comes to Charlotte Tilbury. I just buy all her products no matter how they like perform on my skin. I just absolutely love the packaging. So yeah, I'll take my beauty sponge again. I like using my beauty sponge a lot, especially for my everyday makeup look. I'm not into like brushes and all that because every morning I don't really have that much time to, you know, take the brushes out and just apply it with that. But yeah, you can always apply it with your brush or sponge, whatever you prefer. I just like to take my sponge, and I just take the powder, and I would just like dab it on the part where I have put the concealer, so just to set it nicely. And this powder also has a little bit of coverage, which is quite nice, so any darkness that you see, it will give like an extra coverage as well, and it kind of blurs and makes everything so smooth. I absolutely love this powder. Alright, so once I've set my face, I go in with my eyes. I usually don't use eyeshadow on everyday, for my everyday look, because I feel like I don't like putting shimmers on my eyes unless like I'm feeling it from within. I like just a light wash of color, even if I'm applying a shimmer or just one shade. I just go in with one color, like I just put either all matte or all shimmer. Or this one, this is actually a blush, but it has my heart. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. This is the Beach Please Magic Hour blush in the shade Magic Hour, and this is by Tower 28. I have been using this non-stop, you guys. This is a cream blush, but it's such a nice color. It's a nude pink, but it has a little bit of, like a brown undertone as well, which is super nice, and I love applying it with my finger. So basically I use this as my blush, and sometimes I apply it on my eyes as well, and I love it on the eyes because it gives you a really nice and natural color on the lids. So what I do is I just take my ring finger and I just apply like a light wash of color on my eyes, just so that there is something and it's not like completely crazy. And I would just like lightly dab the edges so that it's blended and there are no harsh lines, like this. You see, like it has a very light sheen, and the color is super nice, so you can always build it up and put more if you want, but I like it this much. I think I'm quite happy with this. If you have oily lids, then I would suggest don't use this because it has a very balmy texture, so you might not like it, and it will just make your lids feel really sticky and weird. So I would say maybe just go in with just one single color, either go in with your matte or shimmer shade. That would also look really nice, but I'm a huge fan of just one single shade all over the lid for everyday look. So yeah, you can see like it's very light, super natural. So after this I apply my liner. For the liner, I only have one at the moment. The other one that I was using completely dried up. I was using the Fenty Beauty liner, the pen one. It was quite nice, but I accidentally just threw it in my bag without the cap and it dried. But yeah, for liner I have been loving this one. This is by Loreal. This is the gel liner in 01 Pure Black. I really like this because it's very nice and creamy, and I use it with the brush that it comes with in the packaging, which is this one. These kind of brushes we usually throw, like even with the palette, if we get like any kind of brush, we usually throw it because we think that it's not good. But honestly speaking, this one I have been loving for the liner. So I just took my liner and I'm just gonna draw like a small line first. And then I would just make a wing because I like making I like applying winged liners because I feel like that suits my eyes a lot. Like this. Well, might not be perfect, but so you'll get a hang of it. Like this. I'll do the same on the other eye. So yeah, this is the liner. That's how I like to apply it. And once I'm done with applying it on the upper lid, I just take the same brush without any product. I just like to run it in my waterline, but you have to be very careful because sometimes the brush tip can be really sharp. So that's how I apply my liner. I think it gives like a very nice shape to the eye with the wing and everything, but if you don't want to make a wing, it's totally up to you. Alright, so the next product that I use is my mascara. I feel like mascara is something that I absolutely cannot live without. I can live without maybe my liner, I think, but for mascara I absolutely love when my lashes are like really nice and thick and black. I don't have natural lashes, so this is something which is very essential for my everyday routine. So I really love this one. This one is by Loreal. It's the Lash Extatic mascara. This is, I think, the Lash Paradise one, but maybe they renamed it, I'm not sure. But this one is so good. I have tried so many mascaras from you know, high-end brands, but I always reach for this one because this beats like all the mascaras that are out there. And it's really black and super nice, and I think the shade that I'm using, yeah, it's black. I don't know if they have any other shades, but yeah, you should definitely check this out. The wand is like this, super nice. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it on my upper lashes first. Just look at that, the dimension and volume this mascara gives is insane. Alright, so mascara is done. I'm just quickly gonna go and get my brow products. So the two that I've been loving is my go-to products. This is the what is this, Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I really like this because it's super fine, matches my hair perfectly, has a pen on this side, the spoolie on the other side, so it's quite nice. I don't really fill my brows like completely. I just only fill it from the end, like this part, and slightly here if I need to. But first I just brush them. For this one, for this brow, you can see like there is problem is that I actually had a piercing on this side, but it just got ruined. Yeah, infections. But yeah, I'm just gonna elongate the ends of my brows like this. I'm just gonna fill the corner from the start, and I think that's it. And I'm just gonna brush it, and I'll do the same on this side, but for this side I'm just gonna try to make it even. It kind of matches my other eyebrow. So yeah, that's it. That's how quick it was, and it should be. You don't need to spend too much time on your brows, especially if you have a lot of hair like me. Then I'm gonna take my brow gel. This is 24-hour brow setter by Benefit. It's a clear brow gel. I really like it. It sets my brows really nicely. They don't move at all the whole day, which is quite nice. So yeah, once I have filled up my brows, shaped them nicely, eyes are all done, mascara is all done, I do the rest of my face. For my face, like I said before, I have been loving this one, the Tower 28 blush. So very easy to apply. I just take my ring finger again, and I would just like dab it on my skin, on my cheeks. It's a cream product, so I feel it works best with your hands. You can also apply it with the beauty sponge, but I feel like your fingers are your best tools and they work better. And this product especially works better with your fingers. Do the same on the other side. I also take some of my blush and I apply it on the nose, like in the wave form, because that gives a really nice sun-kissed look. I feel looks more natural. So you see, like really light wash of color. Really like it. And you can build it more because this blush is super nice. It's not crazy pigmented that accidentally if you applied you won't be able to fix it. That's not the case with this. You can always like shear it out, or add more color if you like. So we're almost about to end, but yeah, for the bronzer, I usually sometimes I skip this part, sometimes I do it, because if I have time I always do it. But I use my bronzer. This is by Fenty Beauty. This is the Cheeks Out 03 Macchiato. This is the cream bronzer. As you can see, I've been really loving this one. So I take my sponge and I take the other side of my sponge, the shorter one, and I take the bronzer and I just lightly dab it under where my blush is. So I placed the blush on the apples of my cheeks, like at high points, and then in the center. So this goes like right underneath, just to like chisel out my cheeks. And I don't like go crazy with the bronzer because I don't want to like put a lot of it. I always put a lot of bronzer when I'm like going for an occasion or something like that, but for every day I don't really use too much. So yeah, the bronzer is done. So the last, second last I would say, because the lips are still, remaining. So for the face, the last product that I use is this one. This is the Flawless Filter in the shade medium, 4 medium. This is by Charlotte Tilbury again. I really love this. You can mix it with your foundation, you can apply it as a primer, and you can apply it as a highlighter. The best way I think is to apply it as a highlighter because it looks so natural and super nice. I surprisingly just started disliking highlighters. I don't know why. Like since last year I don't own any powder highlight. I mean I do, but I don't apply it at all. So I've been really loving this one. It has this applicator, like a really large one. So I apply it as a highlighter. I apply it on the high points of my cheeks, here, just a little bit on the chin, on the forehead, but mostly on the cheeks. And then I take my beauty sponge, the rounder side of it, and I just press it into the skin. It absorbs into the skin really nicely, which I absolutely love. You can see like the glow is super natural. I absolutely love it. It gives you a very nice and healthy glow. And with time, it gets even better. Alright, so for the lips, I will be using the Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade Sell Out. It's a very nice nude pink, has a brown undertone, but it really matches nicely with my blush. But once it's on the lips, I feel like it's more darker than it is in the tube. But yeah, this color is super flattering. If you have a complexion similar to mine, I think it's gonna look super nice. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. Very glowy, very simple, very muted. This is what I wear every day to work, or if I'm going out. To be honest, this is what I wear everywhere, even if I'm going out with friends as well. But you can definitely glam it up more, have a darker lip, and maybe a little bit more bronzer, maybe some depth in the eyes with your eyeshadows, and then this look would be just absolutely perfect for you guys. I really like it because my skin kind of looks really nice, and I love wearing this kind of looks a lot. So yeah, that's it for today you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any kind of questions or suggestions that you want to bring forward, please leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel. I would highly appreciate it. Let me know if you guys need a tutorial in Urdu as well, since I speak Urdu as well and I'm from Pakistan. I would absolutely love to do that for sure. But yeah, I really hope you liked it. Let me know if you guys tried out any of the products. If you guys want to know any like a review on any product that I can do for you guys, please let me know. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.